We've lost a lot of our leaderboard placements here. I might run some 100s for a bit. Just because, okay, we're so small size here. Yeah. Alright, here. This is a heads up hand. I like Potter check. I think versus the wreck that we could, like, in theory, size down exploitatively. I don't know if it is a wreck, though. I'll open with the fish in the big. We're gonna run 100 until we get enough action going at the versus the donk. We're gonna fold. All right, let's win today, guys. Let's win. Oh, let me change my scene. There we go. Everything's good now. Alright, I like to just range check these spots if this is a reg. It looks like it's not, though, so we'll just bet. I think I should probably still check, honestly. I think I'm c-betting too much, even versus the fish. Or the rex. You could definitely bet this hand, I find. We must be entertaining. That was a good card. We boat up. Let's hope we can get the stack here, boys. Wow, what a cooler. We'll check here, because yes, he hits this board pretty hard, even though it's a wreck. He goes for the half pot, so fold. What's going on here? Fold. Alright, so I'm live. I think officially live. Alright, to be fold here, to be... I guess versus the 3x we'll just be a little more cautious. Versus the wreck, I guess we'll just check again. Look good. Surely it's okay. May have played this hand horrible, but... Ah. It's unfortunate. It seems like my midday streams are better. Maybe I just run the stream for longer. I wonder, and maybe it's just better hours to run the midday stream, because the night streams seem to not be great. So maybe I'll just get on earlier and just run it throughout the day.
I'm in your head.
What is that? Is that a clip here? What was it? That just scared the shit out of me. So he's just spamming messages. Bro, I'm sorry to people on stream that heard that shit. That shit was crazy. I'm gonna leave the table just in case. Like, what the fuck was... Bro, I thought someone like joined the call or something. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, bro, honestly, I thought someone was like pranking me on Discord or something. I was like, I thought I had to go end it quick. Thank God it like ended. Bro, probably quite embarrassing. Okay, let's B75. I think Rex overfold these boards. Yeah, I'm shaking the table. It's like moving my chem. Though I will say the games are quite better at this hour, so... Even the viewers are worse at this hour, but the games are better, so it's kind of a tough spot to be in. Where's my Derosian? Let's fold it here. I can start flatting this, but... Where's Cloudy? I'm gonna raise this, and then obviously like double lock checkbacks here, so... The check raise kind of makes sense. But I guess like it would make more sense maybe if they hand even like Jack 8 though. I don't know. I'll bet here. It's like obviously like goated board for me. This is 8-5, nice. Obviously this is like really good because I have like 4-betting offsuit like ace deuce off and stuff like this, so obviously he's only really defending suited a6 and like maybe ace jack. Close to range check here. I'll try to just like play more objective, even unless I know it's like a hard recreational. It's like only like really low frequency will 4 bets. Or in 3 bets, sorry. I guess for the 1/3, we're gonna raise here sometimes. I gotta raise these boards more. So I think on this board I could like probably raise bigger, but whatever. I think he's range fitting, so we're sizing down. King to raise bidder. Obviously we have like a 0 raises as played, so we're gonna with the 10x, so we're gonna like check really high frequency. Definitely continuing sometimes because we still have pocket 3s, we still have queen 10, but yeah, just overall not a good card. Expecting the block, yeah, because yeah. I'm gonna check call and probably just check call Ritter for like any normal size. I think if he's bluffing here, he's gonna assume that he's trying to fold out a draw, not so much a made hand. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna go huge. We're just gonna call and hope it's not a 10. Yeah, it just is ace 10 because we're not running the best today, but unfortunate. I figured maybe he would go bigger with this hand, but I think it's like a fair size. I have returned, hopefully you crushed. I have not crushed yet, unfortunately. I think I'm supposed to go bigger on the flop. We'll take a look. I do feel awkward studying on stream, but maybe I'll just have to get used to it. I did still land a 1 hour and something study sesh. Still is the first day though. Or second day, sorry. I like betting small here with the bad EQR. Half order check here seems fine. I mostly bet. Definitely could fund checks here. He raises big. Like, who is this guy though? Like, I'll call because I have like, yeah, like outs to improve like this to redraws. I don't think he's very strong when he bets small here. If he bets small again, we're just gonna jam. Honestly, if he checks, I'll probably still just jam. Okay, we're gonna go for the jam. Nice. Good bluff. Oh, I actually led. Oops. We're gonna fold turn here though. I don't think he's gonna target this too hard. I think he assumes we have something now. That check bet seems like underbluffed. But for this size, it's like we're kind of getting... It's such a weird hand because I just fucked it. Played a hand versus guy yesterday. Ace-10. He had king-queen. Yeah. This line is so weird. I'll just see what he has. But is it just like queen-10? Oh, it's ace-8. So he's just like min-maxing here. Well played, I guess. How long did it take you to mode stakes? What did you study? Tools you use? The tools I use are... I'm just going to call here because our hand struggles with a 4-bet. The tools I use is this. I mean, if you look at the VOD, which is available, yeah, I basically just only use this tool. Wait, why did nothing happen? Okay. That's basically the only tool I used to go open stakes. And yeah, it took me like a couple years, I guess. I think I could have done it faster if I was more consistent with certain things. I fell for a lot of mistakes. Like I grinded a lot of volume when like I'm not so much a volume player, which I'm kind of doing right now, which is funny, but whatever, let's just see. Nice hand. Makes sense. I probably should not be doing this. On a 9, because we have the over, we're just gonna check here, especially with the bad suits, I think. Maybe it lowers our checking EV, but it's kind of in a sticky mood today, guys. I don't really seem... I was folding so much yesterday. Today I'm just calling all the time. It's kind of been killing me. Maybe I'm just like not slept or something, but he goes 2x pot here when he has like infinite bluffs. I'll definitely still call now that I have a 9. I block jack 10, which is kind of sweet. In these positions, I think we're supposed to call. I think this guy is a reg. I shouldn't have him tagged fish. Or maybe he is a fish. I don't know. I think he's a reg, though. I think we're ahead here. Wow. It's 5-3 suited. Definitely checking because of the showdown EV. I think I could like jam here, but I don't think there's a point in jamming with my hand. We'll fold here. Would have been a pretty good turn. think we'll just still check here. It feels like I'm just like playing like such a weird style poker. So I started on my RNG over here. Versus this guy, we're just gonna fold here, keep it simple. We need to find 200 tables to play. Oh, it's glitching. We need to lock in. We cannot afford to be stuck at 200 and all for much longer, so I'm gonna have to figure out what works. Obviously, like, I might be here a month, but anything over than a month would be quite sad. Wait, where's the other table tanking? Huh? Half pot here I just view as weak, so we're gonna raise. This is obviously a great board for me. Okay, do we want to jam here or not? Probably just lose, I think. Probably lose to like, yeah, so wrong read here. But I'm so mono my second session. I don't know how to fix it. I have so much energy in the first session, and then I'm just like chill for the second. I think we're just going with this hand. We have like so little bluffs here. Perceive so little bluffs, because a lot of times people just only have pocket pairs here. So he calls, nice hand. Well, he's just aces, I guess, right? Sevens. Well played. Call's definitely sus, but definitely a sticky line from him, but can't limp pot, we're just gonna bet. Do I have too many tables going now? No. We just need to make sure we leave this one. Alright, alright. We are back on the grind. We're getting absolutely cooked right now, so we're gonna need to start stun running. We're gonna need to spark. We might need a BBJ. I'm just gonna climb the whole stake with just BBJs, just show you guys how it's done. Just 0 skill, all BBJs. Yeah. Team friends calls. Definitely mixing between the two here. We'll just check here this time. Then on the king, I think this like hand is super overfolded, so we're just gonna probably B75 and then check. Are we done now, this table? Yeah, okay. Half water check here. I believe most hands like this just half wadding. I'll have a review flop just to make sure I'm slightly accurate. These are definitely going to be more of a chill sesh. Maybe the late night's more of like a lo-fi vibe. Oh, we have too many tables. This table's honestly not so good, so you can get rid of this one. We'll call versus the 9 with the ace-9 here. I'm decent like more queen X than villain. We're gonna king queen off and stuff. I mean, maybe he just has it as well. Obviously, our hand's not the best. This is a loose open, but we bank. We'll check back here because we have the over to the jack. So if he has in like queen 8 or something, obviously we've increased EV compared to. Okay. Damn, we kinda got sold with the king 10. Oh, I guess we checked in time. I'm gonna call here. I don't think he really is in it. Oh, wow, he has kings, huh? Oh, that's a terrible turn, unfortunately. This table seems pretty not so good, so I guess we can just like swap this out. Do we have another table here? We do. We'll check here. This just seems like a bluff, right? Because I flat small blind. But then he checks on the ace, checks and then overbets, eh? But like, why would you not, if you had a bluff, hypothetically, like, why would we not, okay, did I raise here? I should probably have just gone half pot. Now we might be cooked. Nice, okay, beat it. I guess I'll just believe him. Kind of an odd line. I'll lead here with this strong of a hand. Could 3-bet sometimes. I don't think we need to 3-bet this hand. Let's check. Let's call. We have like a good delayed raise if we hit a heart. He must just be strong here, right? Like, surely. Because 16, I guess I can check. Because I have to play big better check. We're joining all the tables here. I think these guys are all recs or regs. So he just has ace-9. What a baller. Obviously, if we triple there, we might have got the fold, but... Nine seven because he sizes down. I think we are gonna have an okay time defending this. Hopefully we can hit a 6 here, or just not run an ace king or ace queen. Half pot here makes sense from him on the rainbow version. B33 is also fine. We're just gonna mainly play call. Okay, we're gonna look to. I think we just fast play this hand because there's like a trillion bad cards. If he finds a B75 here, we just hopefully it's not the 16 combos of ace queen. Call 8s here. Pretty good board for us. Definitely B75 reopen. I think just pure here. I don't mind block. I mean, if he calls here, like, he might have a good amount of these underhands, but he also could have other stuff. Hopefully it's not nines. Oh, it's king 9, he just gives up. Nice. Jam here is kind of sus, but what can we do? We're drawing dead versus the nuts. Hopefully it's not king queen of diamonds, or like ace 10 of diamonds. I think like he would probably barrel the other ace 6 of diamonds, so he's like king queen ace king, and ace 10 and maybe queen 10. I think queen 10 could barrel, and then obviously it's ace queen. So we're beat by a lot of hands, and we have like almost 0 bluffs. It's like tempting to check back, but at this price, he definitely just has to call a lot. It's hard for me to have bluffs here. I don't even know what my bluffs would be. And what, do I have it? Okay, good. I am going to hold heads up still because I believe these games aren't that good, and you can sometimes get better games from just holding heads up. Sucks we can't get paid, but we get bluff caught so often. There I was expecting the fold, though. I think I should have taken longer. I think I'm giving off maybe timing tilts. When he finds the check here, we just roll here. First chimney, I guess let's fold here versus a big size. I like folding delay. I think like if he does trap, it's gonna involve some king X stuff. We're rolling none numbers with the king of spades. I think we'll just check here. I'm just gonna rep my hand. I'm just gonna like B75 and then but like big. I wonder if I just jam because I'm streaming. Like, well, do you think he'll just like call me? I think it's like definitely a play. I'm just gonna tank for a while and then just shove and like hope for the miracle. So what did I do here? I called forward and then newly called. Okay, let's just hope. Let's just size up and hope it's not an ace and hope he just folds. Oh, there's 3 people in this hand. Okay, we're gonna check here and just hope we can fade the shove because I'm almost positive it's an ace. Let's just hope he just thinks I'm like going for clips or something. We're going for the streamer hero call here. No, how does it not work? How does that not work? Also, like, really, man? I don't know. Maybe I should just shove to realize my equity. He just, like, snap shoves. This guy calls one big and then just, like, has it. Like, you gotta be kidding me now. Surely you gotta be kidding me. Should I have, like, induced him by betting, like, 10 bigs so I get to realize? I mean, I wouldn't have mattered. I would have been more tilted if I had hit, I guess. This line is so odd. Obviously, I'm just gonna call a king. I don't know anything about this guy. Like, does he actually have a deuce? Like, check raising in this hand seems so ridiculous. That's not even the worst card. I mean, he probably has some bluffs with the ace, so it's probably pretty bad. But now we look literally chop with everything but ace king. Probably could bet here sometimes, but I think my hand has a tough time defending versus a raise, and you could maybe be range checking, so the vice call. Yeah, okay, what a crazy hand. Toilet reg gang represent. Bro, you're not a toilet reg, bro. I need to change the name, okay? Drew, you're actually like the chillest dude. Okay. That's just like a ridiculous name before I made content. Does the guy just half pot, half pot? Okay, simple. I actually like really don't like how rude my tags are, to be honest. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was like cool when I first started playing poker to have like harsh, like mean tags, like dickhead tags, but I'm kind of embarrassed about it now because it just makes me seem like a little bit of like a cringy guy. And this guy's like a normal reg, so we'll do a normal line. Yikes. And we would have flopped top pair too. Would you look at that? We need Luke and Eric in here. Yeah, probably, man. I don't know. I think the real toilet's me, man. Hard to have a 4 here, Drew. In theory, it's supposed to range check this, so I guess we will. Oh, I hurt my knee. Some potential added EV and keeping in pocket fours because it's basically drawing dead versus us because we're gonna bluff it off on later streets, and if he hits a 4, like obviously we're like kind of killing him. I like raising here. This is like a pretty good raising hand. Since we are range checking, I mean obviously if he has a set, he has a set, right? But so we're gonna have to proceed with caution. Yeah. Would have been like the most mid run out, fakest run out ever. Obviously, like, because we've been drawing dead versus set, so it would have been like, I wouldn't have felt great about getting the money in, even though we would have got there. Because it's a wreck, let's just try to like blast and maybe we get the miracle. Miracle on ice. Doesn't look like we get it. I call here, especially with the size down. This is a great board for him, obviously. Like B75, high frequency makes sense. Curious if he checks, how am I supposed to play? So I'm gonna review that. So I feel a little rusty in the checking line there. was curious. Okay, we're gonna call here. Come on, 3 aces back to back. No, it's the best. Don't change, bro. Maybe I won't change it. We shall call. Yikes turn. I don't think I want to turn this hand into a bluff, but I don't think we ever win. So like basically is 0 checking EV, but unless he just like gives up queen jack here, which like just like never happens. Block ace 10 twice. I guess you fold. There's just like better EV hands. If I have a heart, it's a better call as well because like our 10's more clean. It's not necessarily an action killer or something. Where like 10 of hearts is not as clean. Using VPN can play into country. No, I'm not using a VPN. Obviously, I'm not streaming the VPN. You can just change your country to anything in Ontario. Maybe the blue on blue ain't it. Honestly, Sod, I think you're right. Let's go purple on blue, guys. Is this just... Honestly, I'm kind of fucking with it for the late night vibes. What are we thinking, guys? Let's run the purple on blue. We'll call here for some because I don't see there's any need to increase our variance. Thought you had a 4. Fuck, I folded aces. You folded aces at king jack hand. You're crazy for that, Drew. You're crazy for that, not gonna lie, bro. Alright, let's just get it in and see what he's got. I think we're behind, but... Are we being for real right now? Maybe the purple on blue ain't it. Maybe the purple on blue ain't it. We'll give it another shot. Maybe it's just off to a bad start, but... That's the second time I ran king 10 into ace 10 today on king queen jack. You gotta be kidding me. Sorry. I'm literally sitting on a stool, guys. We also had a donation goal for chair. This is just a range B75, by the way. Try not to yawn. Gotta get my hours in, so we gotta lock in. We're gonna call the suited stuff here. Obviously, Drew just has the nut 0. Let's be honest, Drew. I know you're watching the stream, but we all know you do. So, yeah. We're gonna fold now. Just pots it here. Okay, we'll fold. Even though like we actually had like good blockers, but Ugh. Cool. I have 7 tables going right now, so I should probably get everything off the stream. I don't know. I think I should leave this for a table. I think this table is just like rig battling. Okay, I'll be 75 now. I like playing polar here. I mean, if he checks, he overbets. I think it's a good card for us to just call on, obviously. Queen is obviously like a great card for us. The thing is, I think we just win too often to turn their hand to a bluff. We basically block all his value, though. Like, I don't know, this line is like quite weird. The thing is, the line is so like unappealing to jam from him that I think he's like not bluffing. If that makes sense. If he jams, because I think it's like so hard to like it's so unappealing to bluff this line that I almost think it's not bluffed. And he obviously didn't bluff, so you're kind of right. We definitely should be leading on the river because we're going to definitely bluff catch some queen x, and he's going to like almost have next to no queen x. So, but I don't think our hand needed to be bluffed because we were ahead of his. Definitely going to call here with the 8s. Odd line. Alright, what was the table we said we were leaving? Was it this one? No, I don't want to leave this table. This guy joined. Is it this table? No, I like this guy. Maybe honestly all the tables are pretty good now. Shit. I guess we'll leave this one shot. Here we can do either. We'll just call. We could leave this one actually because it's bugged. I just need to keep it simple and stop replacing my fucking tables. Let's be real. B40, we're just gonna call. Yes, Ace-10 is hot today, bro. I just knew it was coming. How do we have a check, though? Yeah, it's like really hard to have folds to half pot here, right? Oh, these guys are inventing folding ranges, dude. Okay, I'm mostly like trying to pretend to be tilted, but I'm too tired to, so it sounds actually serious. You're not being free about the aces, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I knew you were not being for real, bro. I played too much for Zedra. You're not just like headbutting your keyboard every single time. So B33 action. Is he really blocking a 9 for value? Actually, I need to see what he's blocking. He's blocking a 6 for value here? It's an absurd line. I'm not even gonna lie. Well played, sir. Come on. Ace king is OP, run it once. If he's sweating, he'll run it once. Absolute fool. No. No. The swings. The swings. It's all, bro. I swear it's rigged. If the river ace king like is just always hits second run out. It's like it just sucks the life out of the team. The river ace king is just always bingo second run out. Just sucks the life out of the stands, guys. The audience is just, the crowd is just not feeling it. Okay, one time, bro. Give me a king. Imagine, though. Raise me. Actually, I don't even know if I want the raise. I mean, obviously I want to get raised here. But we're just going to overbet and hope he has an ace. Wait, okay, also he's going to have the ace of hearts a lot. This is kind of sad, but we're just going to bet and hope he's 13 VPIP. Whoa! What a session, guys! Dude, honestly, I hit the BBJ, but I've been pretty horrible. Jeez. I'm gonna tilt it at 200. I never thought this day would come. I'm genuinely fucking pissed. What the fuck, guys? What is this, dude? If it's not a heart as well, like I can just jam and he's definitely paying. Ugh. Big bet is also kind of valid. I think let's check here. Oh, reverse Eric here. Obviously, it's 3x, so B70 is probably better. Do we ever check? I feel like he's like infinite bluffs. I mean, like maybe it's 8x. What's actually the play in theory here? Because like obviously we're like overbetting stuff, like with the queen. Yeah, whatever, just an overbet. This is as good as gonna get. I don't think he's like necessarily gonna call a check jam with the 3. I think he'll call a 3 to the side, so I think this is just better actually, and we might get the added EV of he heroes an 8. Don't you dare. Alright. Well, half pot is a bluff, but I think versus good, we'll just check. Hopefully call here with the wide range. I wonder how much ace-x he has played. Obviously he has queen jack, but he has like all these other like 8-9 stuff, so it's probably like too many hands. Yeah, he has like 9-4 here. Alright, I'm calling here at the price is like definitely okay, I think. In position. Alright, so we lose the ace king. The thing is here, I expect like almost no bluffs. Like obviously maybe if king queen and you like triple off. We'll take a while and then call. Blocks and then bets at the small. I just like what? I don't think he's bluffing. Obviously great card for me. He's like 0 suited hands. You could just jam though, which is like very ace king x. B30 just again, which kind of gives me the vibe like he has a pocket pair. This means he has less ace king, but that means kings gets there. Is he gonna bluff queens here? Hopefully not. Oh wow, yeah. Kind of got bailed out. I think I was gonna call though, so actually not really bailed out. We'll call here. Darn, I really thought a queen was coming. I'm just going to realize my equity and then evaluate river. 10 is obviously a great card to jam on. This low number will check. Kind of valid. We're just going to tank jam and hope he folds queens. We beat ace 5, and I guess we block jacks. It's probably like an overbluff. I just don't like see him trap here this much. Is it just kings? Like, I definitely have 10x's played, right? Like, obviously my blockers are like dog, but I just think he might be overfolding here, like, drastically. But, so I bluff. If he calls queens, it's like well played, whatever. My bluff doesn't make money. If he folds queen, my bluff probably makes money. I'm calling all 10x on the flop, and then like I could like just check back king x. Alright guys, it's gonna be a long day. I mean, obviously like this is probably a better call than queen, so like well played, I guess. But his pre-flop play is like kind of atrocious. Oh, this game is just insufferable a little. I feel like because I'm streaming, people are going to be playing differently versus me. Like, I swear I'm seeing like the most ridiculous hands. Like, what is this hand, dude? Like, yeah. I mean, no matter what I blocked, I wasn't going to block 7-6, so. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, this might be worse than queens, though, because he didn't block king-queen, and I'll probably jam king-queen on the river. Definitely unfortunate. We're going to check back here. Probably check twice as well, because we're not really doing well versus other a6 here. I don't really see where we're getting value from elsewhere. Obviously not the greatest river, but whatever. You can bluff a lot of stuff, but I'll let you have it, Drew. Man, this is like a tilting session. Bro, I cannot believe this guy just has 7-6 here. It's just so sick. Anyway, when the value comes, the value will come. I actually think like I could potentially raise versus this size. Maybe, but maybe not. Yeah, it's just the most mid 2-pair you'll ever see. Yeah, he's definitely no man's land side because he would probably bet bigger if he had something that beat me. But then at the same time, like he's not gonna bet ace 5 for that size, I think. So. Obviously, hands a fold. We're just gonna call our hand here. It's only day 2. Hopefully my brain like adapts slightly to being able to handle this much volume, because right now I definitely am slightly crashing. We'll block here because we're ahead of all the other stuff. Probably should play slower though. Give up less tells. I feel like jamming here seems like completely valid, but just gonna do like the most alpha move, which is just fold. Believe him. Turn. We would have bets. We don't have spades, so. Part of the experience is watching the suffering, though. At some point, the suffering will come. So, I mean, I think the suffering's already hitting right now. A losing day. I didn't know Eric had it in him. Bro, I don't know if it's just because I'm streaming, though. If I say that, people will say I'm lying. Like, as if people have, like, a realistic sample size of, like, how many streamers out there are playing. But that's just my opinion. People want to do meme stuff for the stream. Obviously, there's a chance he doesn't even know I'm streaming or whatever. Like, it's totally relevant, but I feel like I'd never seen this guy ever in my life. I played so many hands, I've never seen this guy 4-bet that hand. And now I'm streaming at 200. He's just moving around, I think. Just a minute. Boys, we're getting cooked. River check. Look at that club here. This hand I'll mainly check. This is too loose of an open, but we have a wreck here. It's like what, 4-betting like 0. Or I guess he's 4-betting fair, so definitely a mistake. We'll go with the delay here. I probably did it too fast. Like, let's go to 30 something. The 3 doesn't really pick up too many draws. And like obviously we're just rubbing diamonds here as played. So yeah. Let's go to 30. And hope not to get hero called. Half pot on the jack seems kind of viable. He probably has ace jack. We definitely have ace jack here. I think we're just going to check in, probably lose. I think he should have ace jack off, so. Wonder what he's check calling here. Take a look at that spot. Is it just me, or does this like GG time bank thing kind of drive you guys a little crazy? Like, you see a guy like time banking now, and like before you used to like know like, okay, it's about to be over. But like, dude, sometimes like I'll just see the guy keep throwing in the chip, like, and I'm just like, get me out, dude. All right, we're gonna check here. Card's nice, obviously. It doesn't necessarily give us the nuts, because we still lose to a lot of stuff. Kong is also nice. Kind of, I guess. Dude, is this guy like... Does he have 10s? He's just bet instantly. You're just like snap betting? Like, do you have 8-9? I'm just gonna fold. I'm not. Drew, you're just dismantling me, bro. What's BBJ course? It's a course on how to hit the Babby Jockbot better, like yours truly. This is loose. I had to lock in. IP, I think we're gonna check back here a good amount. If I bet here, I basically have to call off, but we have no club, so yeah, not as good. Check here again. 6 doesn't really do anything. Ugh, unfortunate. 31 will just fold. Huh? Why can't I sub? I think I don't have... I'm not affiliated with Twitch yet. Don't worry, guys. I'll get a sub button soon. I'll let you know. Once we get that, I'm going to be taking down all my VODs. For now, I'm leaving the VODs up. But once we get that, I'm taking down all my VODs. I'm sure 1/3's fine here. We can check call here probably with this hand. I should probably be thinking for longer, but whatever. It's late at night. Do I like lead here? When he doesn't lead here, he's just going to have it too often, I think. So we'll check a lot back. He's going to have like 7s, 8s, obviously. And then like 6, 5s, 4s, because people just flat their pocket pairs. Limp raising me, I'll just let him have it. Like ace being bad for both is like, I think, pretty solid. So we're just going to call. If he checks, like I'm debating jamming. Like, I don't know why you would ever trap this card. No hard, I'll just let him have it. Okay, versus the wreck here. I think I'll just like min click him to like 30 and then fade the ace high flop. I wonder if he'll like jam Spice. I feel like Spice Wolf would jam queens and jacks here. Like maybe even jacks, because this is a whale and it's just a regular 3-bet. So yeah, versus the min click. Oh, wow. Huh? King, BBJ? Oh, off by 1 card, actually. So I make 20 bigs, or what? Damn, this guy tripled up. And he's got like crazy stats too. I run kings and aces into queens, guys. We're off by one card for the BBJ. As a BBJ hunter, you always gotta be aware of that. What could I have done differently? Oh, and he just instantly runs. As a BBJ hunter, you always gotta be aware. We'll check, yeah. That sucks though, because I kind of knew when he tank called, I was really hoping not to see aces from him. So hoping to see something like random, but bro, you beat me in. You put the chips in before me, bro. Maybe turn our hand into a bluff. I don't really see the appeal here though. Big bet, it makes me want to fold, but I also think like we can improve. So yeah, probably could fold. I think I like the 3 though compared to the 6 here. Okay, we're definitely gonna. Let's just do this. It's more mergy. I think he could have diamonds though. So sorry, my nose is itchy, but no. I'm playing 1 hour. I might run that session for just 2. It's a late night 2-hour session. We'll see. Maybe if I start getting momentum, if the chat gets lit, I might run it for a little longer than that. But as it stands now, everything's pretty didge. I'm didge. I think I'm causing it. It's my fault. Maybe streaming 2 separate times is just grief. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure everything out. I don't know. We're just going to call here. Like, is he betting a queen? I don't know. I don't know if he's betting a queen, so I'm just going to call. Because his size kind of makes no sense. All I know is the second my head hits the pillow, I'm donezo. I was like, I think like because I got less sleep, I'm like slightly more tilt prone today. I noticed I tilted a little bit today. Definitely having a losing session is always tilting though, especially when you play like as many hours as I did. But everyone's been there, done that, so. We got a mog with our mental fortitude. Obviously it's a call in theory. Maybe this guy's tight enough that it's not a call, but we're still gonna stick simple. Come on, dealer. Give me some life. Give me some life. Do we run music, chat? If you guys want to run music, I don't run music, but I feel like I could use it right now. Okay, like, surely, like, there's no way this guy's a fold here. If he has a fold here, like, I think my life is just rigged. And it's all set up from the start. Surely he doesn't check 10s on the flop. That's just absurd, right? Just go small, small, because, like, I think he calls ace king here, maybe. Alright, got... No, he just leads? Okay, let's fold. I was gonna say we check flop here because we're average BBJ course users. Okay, obviously we're still jamming river here. If you like play aces like this, you're just like honestly getting the LCS. Tough line! Also weird line from him, I know, but tough line by me. Let's go. Yeah, if you guys want to run music, song request, you can just send the link. If it says no links, just give me like the whatever. We'll just play whatever you guys want. Because I'm just vibing. I'm just putting in the hours because we got to put in the hours. but I'm kind of dead. If I would not be playing if it wasn't for the stream or the challenge right now, that's no excuse. I think I could probably size up here. I don't really think block makes much sense. Yeah, it probably does, actually. But yeah. What an absurd line by Snuts. I don't know if he's a reg or a guy who's alive, but yeah. Normally, most of my streams are going to be no music, obviously, but the people here right now, shout outs to you. I believe you. I believe you. Let's be honest with the mood. Mood. Tired. Tired but wondering. That seems like a good stream. Oh, that's probably cringe. Honestly, what am I doing? Let's just say tired. Oh, I know what to do. Tired but rich. What's up, Ralphie? How are you? Never mind. I'm not rich. I'm just lying to all the viewers. Tired and broke. What's up, Ralphie? Let's fold here. Dude, what makes you feel better? I don't even know what we were talking about. Was it? Oh, I was talking about music. Oh, I could run raise here. We rolled a 100. Let's do it. Oh, I wanted to crack Drew here with the threes. I saying unironically is like okay to call because we can like delay bluff it. I'm kind of punting here. I feel like people just won't believe this line at all. Damn, set over set. Wow, what a line. feel like you're just like not angling if like I have it here. So I'm just gonna like not believe you and just B70. Maybe he levels me. I think my bluff's okay, so we're just gonna do it. Oh, he just did it with nuts. Bro, you're too chill, man. This line's obviously whale, but I don't know. I feel like... Wow, what an absolute snap fold for Wolf with queen there. Torching call. What hand are you referring to? Obviously, I just like absolutely punted this hand. But I just ran into it. He out-emojied me. Oh, you're referring to the this hand, yeah. I think like he doesn't know. Like obviously the wreck, like maybe this guy's a wreck, but yeah, I agree. It's obviously like theoretically not a good call. This guy's just such a random element to the hand to kind of change the dynamic, but yeah, I kind of played this hand a little like autismo. Not gonna lie. I got absolutely. This is like some like late night meme hand. I rolled a 100 on the flop, and then I figured turns bet, and then I figured river is like whatever. But definitely kind of like should be shove or check on the river. Like there's no or block. There's like absolutely no point to just running B75. But I just played it anyway because I'm just trolling. It should just be block or shove. Nice to see you streaming on Twitch as well now. Yeah. I be streaming on Twitch every single time I stream, I think. But I'm just that was just objectively horrible. Obviously, I mean everyone knows that. I just rolled the 100 on the flop and thought it'd be cool to raise it, and then when I get the spade on the turn, I think it's okay to bet. But yeah, I think my size on the river is just objectively horrible. I think block is probably the main size there, and if I have some hand with an 8, blocking 8s, I can sometimes shove it. That's my read. I don't think I'm gonna shove a 9 now. Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm gonna bet a 9 on the turn, so. He might have bluffed me, honestly, there, because I wouldn't be surprised, because my line was so yap that, like, if he's good, I could see him sniffing it out. When we 3-bet the 6-5, we're going to call it. I got to stop doing it with all these, like, terrible hands. I'm kind of just, like, tired and playing terrible, but... Definitely going to call here with the 6, hoping to improve. Feel like we are just not bingoing today. We will check. I mean, we're definitely pricing to call this, right? Like, unless we're, like, absolutely just dead. It's, like, obviously a god card, right? Like, surely, like, he might fold river now. He definitely should just range check. If he has a king, he should just trap, I think. Bro, can you just please have a fold, Eric? It's, like, impossible to have a bluff. Like, obviously, if he has, like, ace-king with the king of hearts. Or, like, queens, but... Just don't hero a non-heart here, please. Like, how do I have a non-heart? Thank you. Like, actually, how? In a cold 4-pot would I have a bluff there? When I'm flatting ace-king as well. Obviously, aces is, like, potentially callable, right? Because, like... Yep, I was talking about the music. That's what I figured. It's up with you guys want. Like, I'm saying this on, like, normally I would just, like, not run it ever, but, like, I'm indifferent tonight. Bro, just fold to the range bet. Like, why are you emojiing? Thank you. Yeah, my play is horrible today. I didn't mind my first session. I like my play in the first session, to be honest. I was, like, pretty high on it. Given to what to expect for myself after coming back from, like, a 3-month break. But This session, I am just not happy with it. But that's normal, right? Like, guys, I'm going to play every single session on stream. I'm also, like, trying to push myself to how much I can play. So, I'm not going to be perfect all the time. And, yeah. I'm going to strive to be, though. I don't think... I'm going to try to, hopefully, I think, like, the more I play, like, exercise, you end up just being able to focus better. I find, like, I think, like, if I play a lot of long sessions in a row, my brain will be better at playing them. Whereas normally I'm just not as used to them, though. Right now. Mentally. We're going to call here on this low number. We'll definitely go for the block here. I think the reopen is like so strong. So I don't think there's a merit in check calling. Do Rex like actually check flush draws here? I guess he just has a jack, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I probably should just check the... Yeah, probably will end this session here around like late 12. Because I'm going to actually like need to eat another meal to get enough carbs for the day. Tomorrow we will be live again early. Around 12 o'clock. Or sorry, not 12. 152 wide. Thought it was in the cutoff. Tomorrow we'll be live early, guys, around like 2 o'clock. What's the day 2 graph looking like right now? Not good. Let's look at it, guys. I think I'm like, without the BBJ, I'm in the net negatives for the challenge. After today. I was up 4 binds at 100 NL yesterday. But I think our 200 NL graph is just pretty abysmal, boys. You can do either here. My hand's like fine as a check call, so I don't mind betting. It's, I mean, obviously I get called by ace high, which is kind of nice actually with the king compared to ace deuce. I think we'll just check now. Same reason we can check call and win at showdown versus bluffs. We can do this because we can call raises. And we're going to be betting like 10x here and 7x, potentially. I might consider folding if it was just him, but with the other guy involved. Huh? Am I getting colluded on? Like call raises. Like, I mean, my hand's just doing terrible, so we're just going to fold. So I was like tempting if this guy calls, but we're just doing terrible 3-ways even, so it's just a punt of whatever the bigs are. I would love to see a showdown here, because I would love to see what both people have. Surely if he texts twice, he's just cooked. Yeah, we are down. It looks like before rake, 3 binds. What's your ranks in League and Val? Act 1, I peaked Immortal 3 in Val. League, I peaked Grandmaster. Okay, I believe you know when you check here. Just, yeah, nice hand. Okay, here he has like a lot less ace jack than me, and like he doesn't call ace jack here, so we're just gonna have half pot range pretty much. seems pretty chill. We double block the suited Jack X as well. I'm just gonna bet again. I don't know. I don't block diamonds, so probably maybe not actually a good bet, but like I don't know. Hoping the guy folds. The spade's definitely decent, but all right. Let's just hope he doesn't have fours or like the one combo of king jack off. We'll just check versus this guy because he's like very passive. Like he could have a king, and I don't think he's gonna call too wide. Wow, people are just trying to montage clip me, guys. They're actually just trying to put me in the montage because like this is getting ridiculous, dude. The 5 is objectively just bad, right? Like you block ace 5. I think you just have to like super overfold when the king comes. Yeah. And even then, I might even be bluffing ace 4. So that would be kind of awkward. I don't think I would be bluffing ace 4 in that right now, but it's like kind of possible in a weird way. Like obviously, I don't think in that specific node I would be. Because like on the turn, it's like objectively not a needed hand to bluff. But yeah. I could see it being like some merged thing. Looks like the viewers are picking up. I feel like the viewers pick up around like this hour. It's like a different crew. Dude, everyone is trying to montage clip me. I think 1/3 here is like fine high frequency. The jack is definitely not great for me. Okay, Drew's definitely strong here, so you could just fold a lot, but also like... Alright guys, come on! This is gonna be a legendary clip. It's gonna be a legendary YouTube short. It's coming in right now. Yikes. I mean, maybe potential. Check, check. Winner. I definitely bet too fast. Legendary! Clip it! I think we'll just call here. It's like pretty profitable. It's like hard for me to have a 10 as played, so I kind of just like not raise too much and just try to play defense here objectively. Like, I'm not gonna have a 10 too often. Half pot there, I think I could exploitably probably raise because I just don't think he's gonna bet a hand stronger. So I should have thought a bit longer. But yeah, the reason I don't raise here is just I think yeah, I don't really know why, but I think I need to play defense here. Because I don't have any 10x really. I have like 10x of spades and stuff, but it's way easier for him to just have like way more 10x than me. Because I'm gonna fold a lot. That's gonna be like my most folded card on the flop probably. 10 and 9x basically. So when I have a 10, I'm obviously ace 10 I could probably raise, but I think like I'm just gonna be like really polar to like 3x that like slow played there. Because I'm still behind the overpairs. It doesn't really fit the raise size to just build it around the 10, so yeah. Definitely probably the solver probably makes it work, but as a human, I think it's more chill to just chill there and defend. Nice hand. We'll call here. I'm just gonna call because it's the BBJ odds. NA. 3 GM accounts in NA. Definitely mix the checks here. So it mix it. The reason you can mix this is like that's SRP and like there's low cards, and the fact that you have like really high checking me because there's no bad rivers for you is pretty nice. Definitely raise this hand sometimes. I feel like you might play bad versus this, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, when it goes this, we're just gonna have to fold the jacks. Unfortunately, obviously I want for the BBJ EV. Man, Drew. Okay, obviously when this guy comes along, we're just gonna have to rip. I know Drew's calling. Just don't take too long, because then it's like so obviously aces. Like, I know you're calling, bro. Like, just don't take too. Oh wow, what? That was kind of Karen by me. Maybe you folded the same hand as me though. Yeah, this isn't as good because I'm not check raising as much 6-5 as he is like bet calling it. Maybe I should find the river check. I actually kind of like that river for some reason because I think maybe I mean 5-4 is definitely involved. Okay, we're just gonna block river because I hate the reopen. Like I actually think like we're legitimately giga cooks versus reopen. Let's go. We're absolutely on fire right now. We're absolutely giving this guy's nasty work, bro. All right. Okay, so what is action here? I think this hand is just an okay jam. Because he might have ace king or something. Yikes, maybe I punted. Run it twice. Come on! No! What is that? That's a bad card. That's also a bad card. I don't know, maybe I wailed out here. What a, like, just sucks the life out of all the momentum here. We had the momentum going, and then we just... I think our all-in EV must be, like, surely not very good. Like, I don't know. Like, you can't just have ace-king. You have to just have aces, man. We had so many outs, right? Versus. I guess my flop size is bad. What was the hand? Again, I'll look at it. I don't think it was that bad. I think you just, like, when you get that run out, you're just drawing dead. Like, I mean, like, how can you play? Was it this? Let me find the right table. Yeah, it's like almost impossible for you to have hearts there. You might have like 3 with the ace king, but yeah. I mean, I guess you have aces as well, right? Dude, all my dark tech is getting revealed though, guys. Like, I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm like actually slashing my win rate. So I'm gonna need that like Twitch streamer or whatever bonus rake back in 3 months to make up for how much EV I'm gonna cost myself. Cause yeah, this is just like if they get rid of it, I'm gonna be low-key kind of tilted. But honestly, I'm having a lot of fun though. Fuck the money, fuck the EV. This is motivating me to play. But like the fact that I have like a losing day, just playing only 200 NL, and I don't like absolutely hate my life, shows how much I'm enjoying streaming right now. Here I think it's okay. Like, he have his ace-5 with either suit he has to call off. Like, I don't know. Also, I need to punish him for not putting as much pressure with ace-king. Because he might be able to, like, bluff me on the river with ace-king, potentially. Like, I don't think this guy's that aggressive, though, so I think it's... What role? I played, like, a long time ago, like 4 seasons ago, or 3 seasons. I was top lane Fiora one trick. I also played Tryndamere and Kale. Tryndamere, Kale, Malphite, Cho'Gath. But mainly Fiora. I'm actually like the OG running Ignite Malphite TP, I swear. Ignite TP Malphite, full AP. Because he just isn't a good tank. Objectively, his kid is like designed horribly to be a tank. Because he's like, you can just ignore him once he ults. Like 99% of champs. So like he's just better as an AP champ. Unless you get like the god angle. Obviously, if you get the god angle, like you're kind of playing him more as a bruiser then. I think he's more of a bruiser. So then you can just go like full armor and play him like a bruiser. And you can go Titanic, honestly. I'm gonna raise here just to raise sometimes to make our opponent slightly more. Didn't fold same hand. Just trying to get the 4-bet% up because my coach said it was low. I promise you, Drew, you're gonna be infinitely harder to play versus if you get the 4-bet% up. So keep going, bro. That's my advice. Also, you give me tech. I didn't know you were being coached, bro. I'm working on your game like that, so I'm gonna have to lock in harder versus you in the future. Good for you. I guess we just check, right? Like I don't really care about equity net on now, because he might just hit like the ace of hearts and then we're like giga chilling. Because like, why would I have a flush as played? And yeah, we can just like check call easily. Unfortunate, but whatever. Life goes on. This is odd size. I just like what? Why do people do this? I actually just don't understand why people do this. Okay, obviously have something. I can just like call a jack as played, right? Like surely, whatever. I believe this is a wreck, so I kind of took a horrible line here. I probably should just call them, honestly, just because anything could be happening. I for some reason thought it was a reg for a sec, but I should just call versus the wreck there. That was kind of like a stupid line. I just like absolutely just ate money. It's definitely frustrating how many all-ins I'm losing, though. I'm down like 2 buy-ins and all-ins. EV, I think. Definitely frustrating to run into aces there, though. But yeah. B75, like, extremely high frequency here. The bad suit, gonna bet even more often. He's not gonna have ace queen as much. I like just like keeping it going here with the diamond. We're probably gonna have to jam river though, so maybe I should check, but I don't know. definitely gonna be raising here. Hard to play back because he's like no 3x compared to me. Like I'm gonna be defending like 4-3 suited. Finds like actually a pretty good check and gets a god card. Good job, bro. We'll definitely block because I don't like calling versus reopen here. So interesting that he checks this card. I'm only masters 200 LP peak. What champs do you play? Sorry, I reread that message. I know you saw it earlier, but I only really read your first. I'm kind of yapping here. I'm just gonna give it to him. ID JJ King. Man, don't dox my Chinese account, bro. Son, you played with me. I was low-key kind of nice at the game, though. Intellectual, bro, League, I was actually like 500 IQ. Like, I should have just played a more like brainless champ. I have actually the same problem as I do in League as I do poker, which is like, I just like grief myself. The one thing I will say, back in League, I used to get like ranked anxiety and care so much what people thought about me. Now I'm like now that I play poker, I just don't care. So like, I would definitely help me if I went to go play League again. Like, I probably wouldn't care what random people thought about me. Like, if I was playing versus a pro or something, I'd be like, my hands would be literally like shaking, bro. Damn, some lit 2Ks running right now, guys. No, I'm not that. I one trick Riven. Ah, yeah. I was like pretty good at that matchup. Nowadays, if I felt like Riven, if like you were super nice at Riven though, like no one know what to, like that was back when like Sniper was like still playing solo queue. Like that shit was like I felt like that matchup was like pretty good if the Riven was like bad, but when the Riven was good, I didn't have that much practice in the matchup. It just felt like it was so unbelievably hard to win. And Riven just is like more built. I felt like Riven was just more built for solo queue than Fiora was. By that I mean like God, and you fall for my trolling too hard. Bro, I'm an ultimate you're just trolling me too hard. Didn't full time man, just trying to get my coach said it was low. Bro, maybe hindsight, maybe I did get beta with the coach thing. But you know what? Maybe I know too many people getting coached. I know too many people with coaches, bro. Thanks, Skin. Good luck, unless I'm versus you, right? We're just gonna get this in here. I think this guy's pretty spewy. Or like normal-ish, like potentially spewy. mean, this is objectively a theoretical hand, but it's, yeah. Come on. Good start. Good start. Never coming. No! I just want to win, guys. Where? Why me? Why me? Poor me. Like, actually, what's the graph, though? Like, I feel like I'm just, like, getting, like, absolute, like, rinsed. I think now it's just last 24 hours for the day. Okay, we're down only two buy-ins for the day, but we're up in EV. We're gonna bootcamp career after we become billionaires. I literally saw it. On God, bro, we are. It's gonna be so hard to convince my girlfriend, but, like, dude. I need to do that. Me and you just duo Q, bro. Can you duo Q on high elo again? Like, let's just run it. I'm so down. Like, obviously, getting high elo in Korea is gonna be the hard part because we're definitely washed as fuck. But okay, we're just gonna raise here. Fuck it. I'm just gonna raise all the. You cannot be range betting me here. First the rec, we're just gonna size up here and just hope he just sends it. Dude, Wolf Hollow, by the way, is just giving me absolute nightmares today. I think he's gonna be nightmares on this run. The half pot lead is definitely odd because I feel like you just, I don't know, do you just have ace-x with ace of spades? Wow, okay, noted. We'll check call with the gutter, but I probably should just bet myself. Sand in theory is a fold, but I'm gonna call. Probably shouldn't be because this guy's probably like tight as well. But I just figure people do not. I should probably be raising because maybe sizing hand there. That line is definitely odd for him to go half pot there because I think he should just be polar. Probably just not bluff though, but. We obviously like double block hands we could potentially want him to have. I don't know how people miss the king on this card. I mean, we could call with the price here now. 10! Yikes. If he checks, like, I don't even think I jam because like I'm probably just getting traps. We're gonna bootcamp. Yeah, I already seen that. This hand I played horribly. I probably should just fold pre. I think I should have folded queen jack pre. I gotta be better about that. Just late night. Wow, that actually worked. I can't believe that. Maybe it is 5. I'm obviously not gonna lose to ace 5 there. If he like outplays me and checks king, ace king, it's like pretty chill. For that reason though, like I would never jam king queen in that spot to make him like pretty indifferent. We'll call here. Probably mixing between the two sides here between raising or not. We'll call and keep it more normal. Because we are, like, positions are tight, but yeah. Because people range bet here, I should be raising this a lot. But yeah. Definitely going to call versus the HP. Obviously, great card for me. People just do not bluff these cards. Like, I mean, if he's, like, shoves with ace jack or ace queen, it like, kind of makes sense. If anything, like, actually... Because, like, he's not going to evaluate his king on this card. But I'm not going to call not a hard here, so what's the point? Less than shove is kind of interesting here, though. This guy's been pretty nitty, though, today, right? He did have a bluff earlier. The thing is it's like, yeah, like, what would he be value betting for the size? He's basically betting just a flush, right? Unless he's, like, reopening 10s. I feel like people just don't reopen ace king, so I'm just gonna look this up. Yeah, I don't know why you're not jamming a flush, bro. I'm gonna be real. I'm just looking into the sizing too much, but like I'm getting up. If bankroll dropped to 3K, what would you play? I would just keep playing 100. Yeah, this one's like probably just bad. Like I mean, like how do you just have a queen ten of hearts and like why are like I don't know. This is the thing about low stakes. It's like why are we not jamming? Like you're obviously repping just a flush, just jammed. Like it's kind of annoying actually. Playing this like stake where like everyone's like too scared to bet their actual hand size worth. It's weird. I should definitely be better at folding, but it's day one. Okay, so we also have to be able to prove to ourselves we can get challenger in Korea or whatever GM in Korea. I think like climbing while duo queue is like insanely grief, right? Like is it just me or like anytime you guys duo, like are you just like instant 10-game losing streak? Because that was me like a year ago. Unless I'm like objectively playing in piss. This call is like probably dog shit. My logic was okay. Like I was thinking he was maybe repping no man's land with ace queen and he was like too big of a bitch to jam it. That was kind of my logic, but it doesn't really make sense. Because now I know he's just not jamming flushes as well. I think that's come to bite me in the ass in this session. Is I'm just assuming random things. That being said, calling a king there is never like the worst thing in the world, right? Like he does have bluffs potentially. Nice card. I think here we just polarize it like just a flush basically, like and go big. Because we over a flop, it's like hard to have something now. Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to raise because there's so many bad cards, but like at the same time, he like did polarize. I don't know. I hate my line. Because like, what is he jamming? He's actually only like jamming hands that beat us, unless he just has like 7-6 or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, you just like get these dog shit rivers too often. I'm not gonna jam because I think he's like 8-9 and 10-9 even maybe. A Jack-9, he just had the nuts. Okay, so we saved money because he didn't rip it. Wow, he just calls Jack-9 and just blop. What a player. I bet river is a block. What is action? What am I doing today, guys? What is this hand? I can obviously rip. Okay, flop, check, check. Sure. I kind of think it's a bluff, but like... Okay, wait, what does he do on turn? I know he's in the stream right now. What do you do on turn, bro? The turn, I bet 2.3, so like that's a decent... What is that, half pot probably? And you just flat, and then river jack, which I have a jack. You raise, so you just slow played the whole time? I don't know, let's see it. Wow. I misclick river. Like, what am I doing? I just reopened river for no reason. Like, I should just, like, I just can't believe it. Also, like, when am I gonna kinda ever see a bluff? Like, would be nice, but I call too much, probably. I can't believe I bet river. I thought it was, like, oop, I think. How the... Yeah, I'm gonna call it in 10 minutes, guys. That was just... That's the night enter, Spice Wolf. Good job. You've ended my nights. Because that's just another level of thing. I don't know. That's just ridiculous. I should probably just like start folding, but low key. I think I'm like over like 1,000 today on bluffs though. Like I don't think I've seen one. So tomorrow we might have to change our approach because I don't think people like bluffing me very much. But I also think people just have value a lot because it has nothing to do with really people bluffing me or not. It just has to do with how much value I've run into today. We'll see. I don't think I played very well though either. I think could be mainly that. His session's been pretty bad, but I think we're gonna get out alive. We're gonna get down a couple buy-ins, but nothing we can't save. But yeah, we'll be live tomorrow at like probably 2 again. Probably try to be on slightly before 2, like 1:30. Versus the rec, we'll just bet small. Hello, it's the King Asley here. This is a bit. I feel like I'm missing a bit here, Mr. Mike. I feel like with League, you just don't lose. Your skill always comes back. That's pretty much true. Though, like, I don't think you've ever not like played as much as I have, but I think that's true. Like within 2 months, you just get it. You just get it back. Definitely playing a little yap today. It's hard. I've lost all the hands where I know someone's in the stream, so I think I'm just losing the leveling war with the people in the stream. But that's mainly because I think they're trying to bluff me on stream, but they actually just have value every time, so it's kind of frustrating. The people that have been in the stream today have just had so much value today that it's kind of like been pretty unfortunate. Like Barada just like actually like just might as well just have a bingo card today with the amount of value hands he had in like an hour span. Obviously not the best board, but whatever. This is c-bet because people might just be playing bad versus. Definitely need to mix checks here, and it's probably half pot is the better size, but whatever. Walked. Cold 4, you definitely just range c-bet actually. Almost every board because you just have a huge range advantage. I thought it was like a normal 4-bet pot, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be leaving the tables and wrapping up the stream, being disciplined. Even though I have 30-some viewers here and like that's my peak for the night, I am just going to be embarrassing myself. But anyway, I knew this was going to happen. I'm not happy with what I played. But it's not about... Look at this guy, Boxing Gloom. We'll check out the graph. We'll update it. I think I'm back down to... unfortunately, back down to 4 figures, which is kind of embarrassing. I think I'm like, that means I'm down without before rake back. We've already raked 800 for the week, so... Wow, he one-outed. Yeah, you probably... I mean, global pool, you definitely have less recs per... especially at this hour. Than the fenced Ontario pool that I play in. Though, when I watch my friend who plays global, I think at least at 100 and 200, like, there seems to be a good amount of recs. Like, you can sometimes get tables with, like, 2 of them to 3 of them. I've seen it. But, yeah. Like, there's definitely hours where it looks like this. Bullshit. My first name? Why? So, because you want to call me my first name? It's already like docs, so. My first name's Carter. Unfortunately, Quid said I'm about to end stream, but it's going great. I'm glad you're a fan of the channel. So today I streamed a total of 9 hours or whatever. Okay, guys, I think we lost a good amount today. We lost like maybe $500, 2.5 buy-ins. Did not play very well. Some stuff was like definitely avoidable. I don't think we ran the best, but yeah. We go here, or is this just my poker craft for the day? Should be all of it. Yeah. We were positive in all in EV, you know what? Over what, 4,000 hands, we lost 2 buy-ins. We were down, we were up, we're down. And our all in EV was atrocious. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at like around 2, and we're gonna try to cook. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Unfortunate start to the challenge to be down after however many hands, but obviously when you're playing volume, my win rate is not going to be as crazy as I'd like it to be. But we're not going to make any excuses. We're going to try to get more solid and more used to the pool. I'm definitely like